Okay, we have an Audi A4 here at the DPF Doctor today. 2 litre TDI common rail, 2008 model. This car's been having problems because it's actually had some contaminated fuel. We've addressed that. The fuel tank has been drained, new fuel filter, fresh fuel in it, and as you can hear now in the background, the car is now running nice and happy. Now what we need to do is address the DPF problem. The car's not be able to regenerate successfully on its own because of the misfueling. The car's been driving juddery and it's been unable to regenerate. So we've addressed that. So now we're just purely looking at the DPF problem, and we're going to clean it with the JLM DPF cleaning kit. As you can see here, we have read off the fault codes, and we have P2463 DPF diesel particle filter soot accumulation fault. That's all we're left with now. We did have fuel pressure issues previously, but we've now got the car running nice and happy, so we're going to address the DPF issue. So what we'll do is we've logged our live data readings, and we are now going to take a manual DPF pressure reading from the DPF. On idle at the moment, we're hovering just over the 90 millibars, which is fairly high. So we'll go to 2,500 RPM. And we'll get a close up here. We have around 375 millibar of back pressure at 2,500 RPM. So that's far too high. So we're going to address that by using the JLM DPF cleaning kit. So, and what we're going to do is nice and simple. Straight into the DPF pressure pipe with this. And then we will get the DPF cleaning kit. We'll put the step 1 in. We've got the DPF cleaning fluid there. We'll pour it into the DPF cleaning gun. And when all the fluid's in, we'll leave it to soak for a few minutes, and then we will run the engine. And we will check back with you in a little while and let you know what the results are. Okay, we're now running through the stage 1, the DPF cleaning fluid. So we've pumped in the JLM DPF cleaner, which is step 1 of the process, and as you can see, all the exhaust smoke here, this is step 1. You don't get any foam on this step, and this is actually cleaning the carbon, the excess carbon build-up from the DPF filter. So you can see it all burning clean there, and we'll come back to the car once we've put the DPF flush in and show you how it's done. Okay, we've now run through the first stage of the JLM DPF cleaning process. We've run through the DPF cleaner. We've run the engine for a few minutes there till the smoke is cleared. So we're now on with the second step. With this stage, we'll put half of the fluid in now, and then we'll run the engine, and then we'll repeat this process. And then after that, we'll take our final pressure readings, and we'll see how well the JLM kit has performed on this Audi A4. We're going to pump all of this in while the engine's running. We're going to raise the engine RPM in a moment, and then we'll go to the back of the car and we'll show you the flush coming out there. We should see some foam coming out the exhaust, and that's it. Flushing everything out the exhaust is all nice and clean, and we'll retake the pressure shortly. Okay, let's see how we're getting on with the DPF flush now. This is the final stage of the clean. As you can see, plenty foam coming out of the exhaust here. You can see the discoloration here, and this is just flushing all the leftovers back out the exhaust, all the oily residue and stuff like that, and it'll prep the car ready for a real good regeneration after we've cleaned the DPF. So we'll come back after this stage and we'll measure our final pressure readings. Okay, final step on this Audi A4 that we've been looking at today. Now's the moment of truth. So we've done the 3-step clean with the DPF cleaning kit from JLM. We've been out on road tests, come back, and now we're going to take our final pressure readings. So we've already looked at live data, so we verify it by taking our own readings direct off the exhaust, looking at back pressure. As you can see now, coming close here, at idle, we are fluctuating between 5 and 6 millibar at idle. Really good results. So let's see what we have at 2,500 RPM. Now there you go, it doesn't get much better than that. We have 23 millibar at 2,500 RPM. Another great result for the DPF Doctor and JLM Lubricants.